Hello, I am Minecraft Phenom 08, and this is episode 7 of my Billions and Billions challenge. In today's episode, I am going to upgrade my flux spore to the highest tier, and then I am going to get some stuff ready so that I can start moving, because this is just kind of a temporary location, and I will be moving to a more permanent location shortly. So let's get started. The first thing I want to do is I want to make two machines from the mod thermal expansion, and those machines are a magma crucible and a fluid transposer. I should have just about everything ready for that, so let's take a look at what the recipe is for the magma crucible. The only thing that I don't have right now are the hardened glass right here, and hardened glass is made with pulverized lead and pulverized obsidian in an induction smelter. I don't think I've made an induction smelter on camera, but I did go ahead and make one between episodes. So let's take a look at the crafting recipe for that real quick. It's just an Invar gear, machine frame from thermal expansion, and copper gears, redstone reception coil, and sand. It's pretty simple, and it is beneath this chest right here. So let's go ahead and plop in the ingredients for that. And I actually may or may not have some hardened glass laying around. I do. So let's actually go ahead and use this. But okay, so let's go back to the magma crucible, because that's what I need to be crafting right now. And I just need the one hardened glass, so that's fantastic. Okay, so the recipe is actually one pulverized lead to each 4 pulverized obsidian, and that gives you 2 hardened glass. Let's go ahead and take this out. Let's put this pulverized lead, let's say over here for right now, and then I just need the one hardened glass, so let's go ahead and the next thing I need to do is make nether bricks. Nether bricks are really easy to make. You need 4 of the nether brick items to make the nether brick block. And to get the nether brick items, you just furnace up netherrack. I have already done that, so I have my nether bricks right here. So let's go ahead and craft that. So that's fantastic. There is my magma crucible. The next thing that I need is a fluid transposer, and that is a pretty easy item to make as well. So it just needs a bucket, some glass, 2 copper gears, reception coil, and machine frame. And there we go. And I have an area set up already for these to go. Let's go ahead and put the fluid transposer right here and the magma crucible right here. Now these two machines will work together, so what I need to do is on the magma crucible I need to have an output to the right side, which is toward the fluid transposer, and then the fluid transposer needs to be input from the magma crucible or from the left side. So what I need to do now is I need to make several buckets of things, because to upgrade my flux spore, I'm going to need several metals that I don't have right now. So let's take a look at what we need. So first off, I need signalum. Signalum is made in an induction smelter with signalum blend, and signalum blend is made with copper powder, pulverized silver, and destabilized redstone. We can get destabilized redstone through the fluid transposer by having destabilized redstone in it and a bucket in the other slots. So to get destabilized redstone, we need a magma crucible, which is why I built it, and some destabilized redstone ore. So let's go ahead and start grabbing the things that I'm going to need for the metals here, and there are several metals I'm going to be making, as well as let's go ahead and grab these as well, because I'm going to be needing the magma crucible and fluid transposer for that. So first off, let's go ahead and throw in the destabilized redstone ore in the magma crucible. I need to put in 2 buckets into the fluid transposer here. And here we go, there's the first bucket of destabilized redstone, and there's the second bucket. So I should be able to go ahead and craft up my signalum blend. So let's see here, wait. Okay, I don't know why it's not wanting to shift click there, but okay, so it's copper and silver. So copper, silver, and then there we go. I'm not really sure why that didn't want to cooperate, but there's our signalum blend. And to actually make the signalum blend into signalum, we need sand. So let's go ahead and grab some sand from over here. I should have plenty, so let's grab that and start this in the induction smelter. Meanwhile, I can make some more metal here. So let's start off with the next metal that I need. So the next metal would be, let's say, aluminum. So aluminum is made with tin powder, pulverized silver, and glowstone. So the glowstone is once again made in the fluid transposer, or the glowstone bucket rather, is made in the fluid transposer, and the glowstone I can get from a magma crucible through energized netherrack. And I'm getting the energized netherrack, the destabilized redstone ore, and the resonant endstone from my void ore miner that I set up last episode. So that's where I'm getting all this stuff from. You cannot find it in the world as far as I know. You can find the destabilized redstone ore. Take that back. You can totally find the destabilized redstone ore in the world, but you cannot find, as far as I know, the glowstone that I'm using. And let's go ahead and take a look back at this recipe because I already forgot it. So it's tin and silver. So tin and silver, and that is Lumium blend. So let's go ahead and throw the Lumium blend in here if the induction smelter is ready, and it is. So the last metal I need to make is Inderium. And to make Inderium, once again, we'll need this combination here. Lead, platinum, and the resonant end. Obviously, we're going to get this from the magma crucible again through the resonant end stone. So let's throw this in here, and then throw a couple buckets in here. And pretty shortly, we'll have some resonant ender. You can also get resonant ender from ender pearls, but obviously that's a little more expensive right now, especially for me, because I don't have very many ender pearls left, especially after today's episode, because I am going to be using several of them. Just about all of them that I have, in fact. So that is the Inderium blend, and let's throw this in here, and that's fantastic. So in here we have Lumium, we have Signalum, and okay, so let's take a look at the flux spore here. I do not have this petroleum dust, but I do have a plan here. To make petroleum dust, we need a pulverized obsidian, redstone, and basalt's powder. I can make basalt's powder in the fluid transposer through using essence of knowledge and pulverized obsidian. Now we can get essence of knowledge, and I don't know why I clicked away from that, through the use of the magma crucible using solidified experience, and each solidified experience gives you 160 millibuckets of experience, or the liquid experience. And I'm throwing my apples around, but what I need to do is I have 5 solidified experience here, and I'm going to be putting the 8 pulverized obsidian in here, and that should give me, I think, what, 4 of the basalt's powder, which is enough to make 4 of the petroleum dust, and I only need 3, but yeah, that's what we need. This fluid transposer is going to take a little while to craft that up, so let's see, can we do anything else, or am I just gonna have to wait? Okay, so I'm done with the sand. I don't need that sand. Let's grab this Inderium, and let's get to crafting some of the other stuff, I guess. So I can make a Signalum gear, and I need 1 of those, and then I need an Inderium gear as well. So I only need 2 Inderium and 2 Signalum, so I can throw these 2 ingots in here because I don't know, or these 4 ingots rather, in there. And also I think I need 3 of the aluminum ingots, so let's throw the rest of them in there. For right now, let's go ahead and throw our slag in here and get rid of the sand back over here because I think I'm done with that. And let's see. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna have to wait on the flux spore for right now, but I can go ahead and get started on something else. So the I guess second part of this is I want to build 2 matter receivers, 2 matter transmitters, and a dialing device, and those things will allow me to teleport between 2 locations. I already have exactly where I want my new base to be, and let's go ahead and set it to day mode. I am going to be coming down here, so that is about 1,000 blocks away, so having a matter, being able to teleport between the 2 locations is going to be really, really nice. So let's go ahead and do that. So I have all the stuff in my inventory I think that I'll need. So first off, let's take a look at the matter transmitter. And the matter transmitter is made like this. Ender pearls, so I'm going to need 6 ender pearls for this alone. And then the matter receiver is actually a very similar recipe. It's just you flip the iron and the ender pearls. So there we go. We have 2 of each. So I need to find a good location to actually put the matter transmitter and matter receiver. There's not a super good location in my house here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just build a little chamber. And let's do it over here. To where I can put this stuff down. So, and they do need energy, so I do have some energy cells, and I did not pick them up, but I do need to grab those. And they should charge as they're in my inventory because I have a flux capacitor with me. So what I'm going to do is right here I'm going to put a energy cell, and it does have a little bit of energy but not very much, and we're going to output to the left and to the right, and then I'm going to place down a matter transmitter and a matter receiver on this other side over here. So what I need to do right now is I need to name them. So I'm going to call this one old home transmitter or trans, and then this one will be old home rec. And then I also need to place these down somewhere, the other matter receiver and transmitter, and they don't need to be anywhere in particular because I will be moving these. And once again, this energy cell needs to be output to the left and output to the right. And let's actually get rid of this cobblestone. I don't need it. And the next thing I need to make is a dialing device. So the dialing device is actually what allows you to connect up a matter receiver and a matter transmitter, and I will show you how that works in just a second here. So the dialing device is a pretty simple machine. You just need a machine frame or some redstone torches. So let's make those torches, and then I should be able to make a dialing device, and this does require power as well. So let's go ahead and place it on top here. So let's output to the top as well, and then let's name these. So these will be new home transmitter, and the other one new home receiver. Okay, so let's go ahead and tell the new home receiver to dial, oh my bad, the new home transmitter to dial to the old home receiver. So I'm gonna pick this up and take it to the new base, and when I use it, I should be able to just jump in it and teleport back here. So that's fantastic. Let's go ahead and put a torch here to lighten this up just a little bit. And I actually need to bring the dialing device down here to dial the reverse up. So I need to, actually I should probably pick up this cell again just because it has exactly no energy left. So I'm going to let that charge in my inventory, and actually I can go ahead and, yeah, let's just go ahead and do that for right now. This is obviously super temporary. So the dialing device, let's dial this old home transmitter right here to the new home receiver. There we go. Everything is all dialed up. So let's go ahead and put this energy cell back in the ground here. And now I can use my teleporters. So that is fantastic. Let's go ahead and pick these up. Like I said, these will be going to my new base. So the reason I wanted to make a new flux spore is I do need to do some terraforming at my new area. So I just simply wanted a better flux spore so that I can do more area at a time, and so it will just be a much quicker process. So let's go ahead and go back to the flux spore, and let's see what we need. I think I need some redstone and some obsidian dust. So that should all be over here. There we go. There's obsidian. I need a couple of redstone, and actually I moved my redstone. It's right here now. Okay, so there is my petroleum dust. I should be able to go ahead and make my flux spore now, and then I should go ahead and be able to make this flux spore. So this flux spore can not only do 3x3, it can also do 3x3x3 and 5x5. The 5x5 is super useful for obviously excavating large areas. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to put away the stuff that I don't need and get rid of this cobblestone here, and then I am going to fly on over to my new area, and that's going to take a little bit. So once I'm over there, I will be right back. So this is the area that I have chosen for my new home. Now, if you've watched any of my series in the past, you know that I kind of like to set up base in a desert, and I just like that because of lack of rain, so I don't have to deal with the sounds, I don't have to deal with thunderstorms, stuff like that. And once in a while I will use solar power. It's been a little while since I really have, but it's nice to be in a desert if you do choose to use solar power, because you don't have to deal with the rain, which kind of shuts down the solar power during the day. And obviously during the night you don't get anything from solar anyways, so having it rain on your day when you're trying to make some solar power just kind of sucks. So what I'm going to do between episodes is I'm going to flatten out a large area of land. It's going to be quite a bit of this area I'm just going to flatten out. And being able to mine 25 blocks at a time is just going to be fantastic. It allows me to flatten this area quite a bit quicker than I would be able to do with a 3x3 flex bore. And obviously, with my new teleporters, it will also be super, super nice to be able to teleport back and forth between the locations. So let's actually set that up right now. And we can just put this kind of anywhere around here. And what I want to do before I actually use this is I do want to go ahead and chunk load this area, or claim it and then chunk load it, I should say. So let's go ahead and do that right now. I will definitely be claiming and chunk loading a lot more area than just this, but for right now this is going to be plenty. And what I should be able to do is, let's go ahead and change this to input on the top, and I should be able to teleport back to my old home. And then by using this right here, let's make sure I have enough energy first. I should be able to teleport to my new area. So that's fantastic. What takes about 5 minutes to walk between the two locations, I can now do instantaneously. So in between episodes, like I said, I'm going to do a lot of flattening in my new area. But for right now, I think this is a good wrapping up point. So in today's episode, I upgraded my flex bore so now that it can mine 5x5 area, which is obviously super, super nice. And also I made matter receivers and matter transmitters so that I can teleport between my new area and my soon-to-be old area. So if you enjoyed today's episode, definitely feel free to drop a like down below. If you like watching automation type stuff in modern Minecraft, definitely consider subscribing to my channel because that's typically what I do. Anyways, signing off, I am Minecraft Phenom08, and I will see you next time.